12 fruits and vegetables you should plant before June. Spring might be winding down, but your garden is just getting started. If you've been putting off planting, now's the time to act. Late spring is a golden window, warm enough for seeds to thrive, but not yet blazing hot. That means your young plants can settle in before summer stress kicks in. Whether you're dreaming of juicy tomatoes, crisp cucumbers, or sweet melons fresh off the vine, the key is to plant before June. Below are 12 delicious options that do best when planted now. Don't miss this last chance planting list. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are warm weather lovers, but they still need time to get cozy in the soil. Planting them before June gives them the head start they need to produce fruit before scorching temperatures hit. Choose well-established seedlings and give them plenty of compost and sun. Stake or cage them early to support their growth. In warmer zones, cherry varieties can produce fruit even faster. Pro tip: water at the base, not overhead, to avoid disease. With enough heat and patience, you'll be slicing into homegrown tomatoes before you know it. From sandwiches to sauces, tomatoes are a garden MVP. Just don't plant them too late or you'll risk poor fruiting. Peppers. Peppers thrive in heat, but they don't like starting out in a scorcher. That's why late spring is ideal. Whether you prefer sweet bell peppers or spicy jalapenos, get your plants into the ground while the soil is warm, but the days aren't too intense. Peppers love rich soil, good drainage, and consistent moisture. Mulch around the base to keep roots cool and prevent weeds. Fertilize regularly with a balanced blend to support fruiting. Planting before June helps your peppers bloom, and set fruit before the high heat of midsummer can cause blossom drop or stress. The earlier they're planted, the more peppers you'll harvest. Cucumbers. Cucumbers grow fast, and they're happiest when planted in late spring. These crunchy climbers love warm soil and plenty of sunshine. You can sow them directly into the garden or use transplants if you want a quicker start. Trellis varieties to save space, or let bush types sprawl. Be sure to water regularly. Cucumbers are made mostly of water, after all. Without consistent moisture, they'll turn bitter. Getting them in the ground before June means you'll enjoy a harvest sooner and avoid mildew or stress that can come with summer heat waves. Add them to salads, pickles, or infused water for a refreshing reward. Zucchini and summer squash. Zucchini and yellow squash are quick-growing, high-yielding vegetables perfect for beginner gardeners. Plant them now, and you could be harvesting your first squash in as little as 6 weeks. Direct sow seeds in mounds or use transplants in warm, loose soil. These plants love full sun and need plenty of room to grow. Water deeply and consistently, and harvest often to encourage more production. Getting them planted before June ensures your crop avoids heat stress and gets a solid start before pests like squash vine borers arrive in full force. Once they get going, you'll be giving away zucchini to your neighbors in no time. Melons, cantaloupe, and watermelon. Sweet, juicy melons are a summertime dream, but only if you plant them early. These heat-loving plants need a long growing season to develop their sugary fruits. Planting in May gives them a head start to soak up the sun and stretch their vines. Choose a sunny spot with sandy, well-draining soil. Space them well. They like to roam. Keep the soil moist while fruit is forming, and consider planting them on black plastic mulch to keep the soil warm. A little patience and plenty of sunshine will give you mouth-watering results by mid to late summer. Beans, bush or pole. Beans are fast growers and a staple in summer gardens. Bush beans produce a quick harvest, while pole beans offer an ongoing yield throughout the season. The key is getting them in before June. Beans prefer warm soil and full sun, but don't love transplanting. Direct sow them for best results. Water at the base to prevent disease, and harvest often to encourage more pods. Pole varieties will need something to climb, like a trellis or teepee. With minimal effort and quick rewards, beans are a fantastic option to get in the ground now and enjoy fresh pods in just 50 to 60 days. Corn. There's something magical about watching a patch of corn grow tall and proud in your garden, but to make it happen, you'll need to plant before June. Corn takes time, usually 60 to 100 days to mature, and it needs warm soil and lots of sun. Sow seeds in blocks, not rows, to promote better pollination, which means fuller ears. Keep the soil moist and fertilize during growth. Planting before the summer heat peaks allows your corn to grow strong without stress and finish up right as the back-to-school season rolls around. Sweet corn on the cob is totally worth the space it takes. Okra. Okra loves heat, but it also needs time to grow tall and start producing. That's why planting before June is perfect. It gives okra enough warmth to sprout while avoiding the extreme midsummer intensity that can dry it out too fast. Sow directly into the ground in rich, well-drained soil. These plants don't need much attention once established and can tolerate drought pretty well. Harvest pods young and often, they grow fast and get tough if left too long. Whether you fry it, stew it, or pickle it, okra adds a southern twist to your summer garden that's both beautiful and tasty. Sweet potatoes. If you've never grown sweet potatoes, now's the time to try. They're grown from slips, rooted sprouts, not seeds, and they need a long growing season, 90 to 120 days. That's why planting before June is crucial. Sweet potatoes love hot weather, but require time to bulk up underground. Plant them in loose, sandy soil with lots of sun. Don't worry if they look slow at first. They pick up speed as summer heats up. With very little care, just water during dry spells and control weeds, they'll reward you with a fall harvest that stores well through winter. Plus, the vines are pretty. Pumpkins for early harvest. Pumpkins take their sweet time to grow. Most varieties need 90 to 120 days to reach full size. So if you want pumpkins ready by early fall or even late summer, you'll need to plant them before June. Sow seeds directly into rich, warm soil in a sunny spot. Give them plenty of room to sprawl and water consistently. If you're aiming for Halloween, you have a little more wiggle room, but for early decor or pie making, now is go time. Choose smaller varieties for faster growth and get ready for a garden that feels like a pumpkin patch straight from a storybook. Swiss chard. Swiss chard is a garden superhero, beautiful, hardy, and productive. It grows well in cool and warm conditions, so planting it before June means you'll enjoy a long harvest season. Choose rainbow varieties for an extra pop of color. Sow seeds directly or use transplants. Chard thrives in partial shade too, making it flexible for smaller garden spots. Water regularly, and you can begin harvesting outer leaves in just a few weeks. As long as you keep it picked, chard keeps giving. Use it in sautés, soups, or even fresh salads for a boost of color and nutrition. Herbs. Herbs might be small, but they bring big flavor, and they love to be planted in late spring. Basil especially thrives in warm weather and bolts in extreme heat, so get it in the soil now. Dill grows fast and can be harvested within weeks, while parsley prefers slightly cooler temps and benefits from an early start. Plant in pots, raised beds, or tucked between veggies in your garden. Make sure they get good drainage and at least 6 hours of sun. With a little planning, you'll be snipping fresh herbs all summer long to season your meals with homegrown goodness. Late spring is your last golden window to get these plants in the ground, and trust me, your summer harvest will thank you. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like it and share in the comments. What are you planning before June, or do you have a must-grow variety you recommend? And if you want to grow foods that nourish your body as much as your garden, don't miss this video on superfoods from the garden for a better you. It's packed with powerful plants to boost your health. And remember, life is better when you garden.